So I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about elopement. So elopement actually affects about half of autistic young people. It's just kind of the urge to wander, the urge to run off. It's a little strange. And you know, as a young kid with Silas in the back here, we're on our way to a Target trip. So hey Silas, hey buddy. So anyway, with a young kid, I mean, people think it's just kind of typical. He's just a kid, so he's running away because he's a kid. But it's a little bit more than that. With Silas, he's actually, starts to run. He won't stop, and it becomes a safety thing. Really, it's really dangerous because he could run into traffic. So a lot of times autistic children are drawn to water, so you can see where that can end up, and that's a lot of problems. There's actually some legislation out there right now called Kevin and Avante's law, and Kevin and Avante were two young boys, autistic boys, that wandered from elopement and actually ended up losing their lives, unfortunately, because they wandered and got near some water. And so there's legislation out there to make it mandatory to train first responders on how to deal with people with autism and autistic children and things of that nature. So good stuff out there. Myself as a volunteer advocate for Autism Speaks, I do a lot of things with that. So talk to you a little bit about elopement today. Okay, so we're here at our favorite shopping place, Target, and talking about elopement. And so one of the good things and positive things about a lot of the just autism awareness, everything that goes on these days, is that it's very easy, actually, it's quite easy to get a handicap sticker. So we have our handicap sticker for when we go shopping, and that's because it is really dangerous if Silas were to get away, and he's only 4 years old now. But imagine a 10-year-old getting away from you and just running into traffic or something like that. So it can get very dangerous. So fortunately, we were able to get the handicap sticker so we can park right up front at most places. And we usually keep a tight grip on him in the parking lot or put him straight into a stroller. We still push him around in the stroller and things. And then we'll get going in Target here, and I'll show you a couple other tricks that we use to keep track of him in stores and things. So I'll try to make this short because Silas is getting in a bad mood now. Come here, buddy. You want to get in the film? Oh, there he is. So we got this cool little gadget here that you saw. Yeah, this hooks to my wrist and then it hooked to his wrist. It has like a double locking, overlapping Velcro thing on there to keep it locked onto his wrist, and then just goes onto mine. So pretty cool little device. But we are here in the diaper row because Silas still has to wear diapers, and we got him up into the largest size now, so hopefully this potty training thing pays off because he's in size 6, and after that we have to go to bigger ones. The only saving grace is they tell us that possibly if he has to go above a size 6, that his insurance will help pay for them. But anyway, that's where we're at. Anyway, so what we found is if we can get Silas to be on something like this, right, and walk around, give him a little something to play with, that he tends to stick around and not run off. Otherwise, we gotta put him in the shopping cart, and you can imagine trying to put a 4-year-old in the shopping cart doesn't always work out. But this works out pretty good. He likes it. Makes him feel like he's walking and kind of on his own, so works out a lot better. Anyway, that's kind of how we deal with it here. We also have a backpack that he wears sometimes that has like a leash on it, for lack of a better term. Get some nice comments with that one at the mall sometimes, but who cares, right? Anyway, we're gonna finish up here at Target, get our diapers and a couple other things, and we'll talk to you later.